Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Emilio. Good morning, Francisco. Thank you very much for being here again. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. You had the possibility to rest a little bit. Today, we are supposed to start with a new unit. Okay, I'm not going to show you the unit yet. We're going to do like a little intro for the unit, like a little conversation type of thing, just to introduce the topic. Um, some people use the expression uh, the good old times. Okay, that have you ever heard that expression, the good old times? And when they say that, the good old times, they what they are meaning is that usually the past was better than the present. Do you agree, Emilia, with that concept that past times were better than present times?
Uh, Maybe because I love record my beautiful moments.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. Francisco, do you agree with that expression when people say the good old times or that past times were better than present times?
Yes, I think sometimes is is past is better than
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now.
And when people say that, Francisco, what do you think they talk about? They talk about family life. They talk about I don't know, work. They talk about education. They talk about I don't know, traveling. What do you think they refer to when they say that the past times were better?
I, I think it could be because past time was more naturally
Yeah, probably.
life, and now it's a little bit. It's a lot of things, a lot of synthetic things.
Yeah,
So I think uh, pastime could be more healthy,
I think it's a good thing what you say. Yeah, probably past times were more natural, healthier. Yeah, because
healthier.
because now we have a lot of artificial things, in the food, the things that we consume. Yeah, and also some other people say, Emilio, that probably life in the past was simpler. Do you think life was simpler than now? That now is more complicated?
Mm, I think that not really because
Mm,
always the life is we have moment simple and moment complicated.
yeah, simple moment, difficult moment. It's like a roller coaster, okay? Ups and downs, ups and
Exactly.
downs. Okay, I'm gonna show you a couple of pictures just to illustrate the way people used to live in the past and the way they live now. Okay, and let's say if we can agree on some topics, or if we can, let's say, draw some conclusions. Okay, remember the initial question was do you think past times used to be better than now? Things used to be simpler and more natural. So that is more or less what we think. Okay, so look at the first picture. What can you see in this picture, Emilio? Can you interpret or describe what you see in this picture?
Mm, I I can interpret
Mhm.
that the technology,
Yeah,
uh, the technology do the children prefer use a cell
mm,
phone and play football or anything in outside.
exactly. Francisco, do you agree with what Emilio says, that in the past life was kind of more simpler, and and people used to, play with friends on the street. But now people are more focused on technology and they prefer to be at home.
Yes, I'm agree.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so probably in the past, teenagers or kids in general used to have a more sociable life. They used to play with their friends. They used to play soccer. They used to play marbles, bolitas. Yeah, it was kind of um, more interactive, right? But physically. But now probably it's different because kids, teenagers, and adults as well, we spend more time on our devices rather than talking to people, right? Which of the two pictures do you prefer, Emilio? The first picture when life was more interaction, real interaction, or life now with more technology and more cyber, life and digital resources? Which one do you prefer?
I prefer the first pick.
The first picture. Okay.
Always. Always.
Always. Okay. And you, Francisco, which one do you prefer?
I prefer the first pictures
The first
too.
picture. Okay. 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 Look at the second picture. What do you, how do you interpret this picture, Francisco? How do you interpret?
In the we have the two pictures,
Hmm.
and after before
Yes.
and before the pirating was like a real
A
pirating,
real pirating. Yeah.
I think.
What about pirating now?
And now pirating is like hacker
Yeah.
or I don't know, digital pirating.
Yeah. Downloading software, apps, music, movies illegally, right? Yes.
Yes.
Emilio, do you think that everybody pirates things, everybody downloads things illegally, or there are some people who don't do that, or everybody does it?
Mm, I think that usually the
Mhm.
people download pirate things, but not always. Mm, I mean that the hacker,
Mhm.
the a ver, I think that people we can download a one music, a one book,
Yeah,
a one thing, but not always, not
not always.
always.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. So probably in the past, people used to be probably more honest. Okay, or probably we didn't used to have the possibility to download or pirate things because internet didn't exist, right? But now the situation is different because on the internet you have practically everything. Anything that comes to your mind, you can Google it and you can find it and you can download it, right? So things have changed, okay? Things have changed a lot. Okay, so with this couple of pictures, we are introducing a new topic, which is uh, comparing the way life used to be in the past and the way life is now. For some people, life used to be better than now. And for some other people, life in the past and life now are practically the same, but with different little differences. Okay, so it's a very subjective thing. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing this little introduction, and now we're gonna share the book. Okay, we will see what we have to do in the book today. So you need to go to this unit, unit 10B, that is page 78, page 70, page 78, okay, page 78, page 78, okay, go to page 78. Okay, are you there, Emilio, Francisco?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay, so in this unit, we are going to speak about life differences, okay? The way life used to be and the way life is now, okay? And also we'll speak, just to begin with, we're going to speak about school subjects and things like that. So look at the topic here. It says used to. What is used to? Do you know the expression used to? If I say, for example, I used to play with my friends a lot. What is used to? Anybody knows? Used to. ¿Conocen la palabra, la expresión used to, chiquillos? ¿Lo que significa?
I don't remember.
Solía. Okay? For example, I used to have, I'm gonna make it bigger. I used to have lots of friends at school. Okay, so this expression used to means solía. I used to have lots of friends, lots of friends at school. So when do we use used to? We use used to speak about past habits. Okay, so this expression used to, solía, for example, I used to have lots of friends at school. This expression is used to describe or to speak about past habits. Okay, hábitos pasados, right? That's the idea. Is it clear, Emilio, Francisco?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now talking about our topic, which is now at the beginning, school or education. Do you think, Francisco, that education used to be different in the past? What do you think? It used to be easy or it used to be more difficult to study in the past?
I think the education used to be more difficult.
More difficult. Why? Can you give us an example or a context?
Because was difficult to learn because you used to have books,
Exactly.
physical books.
Exactly. So probably continue.
You used to have speaking class. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And also we can say, for example, that in the past, we didn't used to have internet. So if we needed information about a topic, we had to go to the library, not the internet. So it was a little bit more complicated, right?
Yes.
Emilio, in your case, do you think that school or studying used to be more difficult or easier?
I don't think that in the past it was difficult, but now it's more easy.
Now it's easier. Yeah. Okay.
Only we we can, o sea, we have the internet.
Exactly. Okay, obviously, when we speak about education, there are lots of things that we can refer to. And one of the principal topics is school subjects, okay? The different classes we have. So for example, here we have some classes, for example, art, okay? Foreign languages, for example, English, geography, history, IT, which is information technology or computación, as we say, literature, math, PE, physical education, and science, for example, physics, chemistry, and biology. Which of these subjects is your favorite, Emilio?
Math.
Math, okay. Francisco, which of these subjects used to be your favorite at school?
Math and science.
Math and science. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to erase this so I can move. So it says vocabulary is good subjects. Read the report card and match the subject and pictures. Okay, this is a report card, el típico resumen de notas que va al apoderado, ¿cierto? In the past. And these are, let me get the pointer so I can show it to you. So here I have the subjects, okay? These are the subjects. These are the marks or the grades in percentage, not in grades, okay? And this is the typical little comment, you know, made by the teacher for the parent. So in this case, it says, your son or your daughter is lazy and messy. Very negative comments, huh? And he or she talks a lot in class. Very negative comments, huh, for these students. When you were in school, Francisco, were you lazy and messy or not? Francisco, were you lazy and messy? What is lazy?
Lazy.
Flojo, right?
It's like, yes.
Yeah. And what is messy?
It's Argentine player, soccer.
Yeah, but this messy is disorganized, desorganizado. Okay. Emilio, when you were in school, did you used to talk a lot in class?
Might be.
Maybe. You don't remember, or you don't want to remember.
I don't want.
You don't want to remember. Okay, very good. Okay, so what you need to do here is very simple because you need to match the pictures, okay? These pictures here with the corresponding subject above. For example, art is picture
8.
8. Very good. Foreign languages, foreign
4.
languages, 4. Very good. Geography, geography,
6.
6. Very good. History,
9.
9. No. History is
1.
number 1, right? Number 1.
Number 1.
Yes. Information technology, 5, right?
Number 5.
What about literature?
9.
9.
9. Math, what is
3.
math? 3.
3.
Physical education,
2.
Number
Number
2. And
two.
finally, sciences is number 7.
Seven.
Very good. Which of these subjects did you not like, Francisco, at school? Which one you didn't like?
Mm, sometimes number one, history.
Art. History, number 1. Okay, okay. And in you, Emilio, which one did you used to dislike?
History 2.
History. Okay, very good. Okay, when we describe, our, let's say, skills for subjects, we use these expressions here, okay? If we say, for example, we use at after good and bad to talk about our abilities. For example, I was really bad at math. Si ustedes quieren decir, chiquillos, yo era malo para las matemáticas, in English you say at. I was bad at mathematics. Si quieren decir, por ejemplo, yo soy bueno para cocinar, you say again at. For example, I'm very good at cooking. Okay, that's the preposition we use. Okay, very good. So as you can see here, in this activity, we have different report cards, okay? Different report cards of different famous people, okay? As you can see, they are all famous people. So look at the activity here. It says, when you were at school, did you get a report card at the end of every quarter or year? Francisco, did you get a report cards for your parents when you were in school?
Yes, my parents.
With good information or bad information?
When I was a child, was a little bit bad.
Okay, all right. And you, Emilio, good reports or bad reports?
Good report.
Good reports. Always positive opinions from your teachers, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. All right. So look at the first activity. It says, read this one here. Read some extracts from Could Do Better, a collection of famous people's school report cards. Are the comments positive or negative? So here we have Princess Diana, George Bush, John F. Kennedy. Then here we have John Lennon and Helen Fielding, different people, okay? So you need to read these report cards, okay, get the idea, and then you need to do this activity here, okay? It says, read the extracts again and match the people, these people, right? Diana, Bush, Kennedy, Lennon, and Fielding. So match the people to sentences 1 to 5, okay? Didn't used to be very organized, used to make the other children laugh, used to be a little strange, used to use very complicated vocabulary, used to cry a lot at school. Okay, so I'm gonna give you around 5 minutes, Emilio and Francisco, to read the report cards, and then you put here the corresponding names of the people. Is it clear, Emilio, Francisco?
Clear.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have 5 minutes. Go. Okay, let's check. So Princess Diana says she must try to be less emotional with others. George Bush, he may be somewhat eccentric. Wow. Jeff A. Kennedy, Jack can seldom locate his possessions, so he gets distracted, out of focus very often. Then John Lennon, he is a clown in class and wastes other people's time. And Helen Fielding, Helen must learn not to use such flowery language. Any problems of vocabulary? Any questions? Problems of vocabulary?
I don't know what mean seldom.
Seldom, rara vez.
Mm,
Rara vez.
okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Clown?
Clown, payaso.
What? What? Oh,
Clown,
oh,
payaso. No one? Payaso? Payaso. Clown.
yes.
Clown. Anything else? Problems?
No.
No? No questions? Okay. So you tell me, who, I'm going to put the pointer so I can guide you here. So who didn't use to be very organized? Who?
John Kennedy.
John Kennedy, okay. Who used to make the other children laugh?
John Lennon?
Lennon, very good. Who used to be a little strange? Eccentric.
George Bush.
George Bush.
George Bush.
Who used to use very complicated vocabulary?
HK? No.
Fielding? Yes. Very flowery, yeah? Pomposo. Who used to cry a lot at school?
Princess Diana.
Prince Diana, because she was very emotional. Okay, if you pay attention to these sentences, Francisco and Emilio didn't used to make, used to be, used to use, used to cry. We are using the expression used to speak about past habits, okay? Solía, right? This is what we need to study now. We need to study the structure used to speak about past habits. So you need to go to page 144. So go to page 144. Page 144. Go to page 144. Okay. 144. Section 10b. Used to and didn't used to. Fíjense que cuando es la oración negativa, chiquillos, fíjense que no se pone la D en use. Se fijan que es afirmativo, va en pasado, pero cuando es negativo, como está el auxiliar did, fíjense que el use se mantiene en forma base, no en pasado. Lo mismo pasa con las preguntas. ¿Se fijan acá? Fíjense ahí. Va el use solito, sin el D, porque está el did. Eso tienen que recordarlo. Okay? So, what I want you to do, Emilio and Francisco, you need to read the grammar explanation for the use of used to or didn't used to. So you read the grammar explanation first, and then you go to the next page, 145, and you do activities A, okay? It says, look at how John has changed. Write 5 sentences about how he was in the past. And activity B here, make sentences with used to, didn't use to, or did use to. And here you have positive, interrogative, negative, etc. Is it clear, Emilio, Francisco?
Clear.
Yes.
Okay. You have,
Teacher,
yes?
just to could be a custom rate.
In the
Could
past.
be the same.
Yeah, in the past. Solía hacer algo. Era como mi rutina, mi hábito. Eso es solía.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, you have 8 minutes to do it, okay? 8 minutes. Go. All right, so in the first activity, we need to look at the pictures, okay? And we need to make the difference between John in the past and John now. So as you can see, there is a huge difference. For example, John used to be slim, okay? Solía ser delgado, right? What about number 1, Francisco?
Number 1 is my sister. My sister.
No, here. Activity A.
Oh.
Activity A. Number 1.
Okay. He used to. She used to have long hair.
He, right? He, because it's John. He used to have long hair. Very good. Number 2, Emilio.
He didn't used to wear glasses.
Perfect. He didn't use to wear glasses. Very good. Francisco, number 3.
He used to have a bear.
Pero acuérdate que eso era en el pasado. Po. En el pasado no tenía. Tienes que poner, él no solía tener una barba. Porque ahora sí tiene. ¿Te fijas? Tienes que hacer ese contraste. Entonces, él no solía tener una barba.
He used not.
Tienes que usar la estructura.
He didn't used to have a bear.
Ahí sí, ahí sí. Very good. Este igual que la número 2, la misma estructura que la número 2. Okay. Emilio, number 4.
He used to play soccer.
Very good. He used to play soccer in the past, obviously. And number 5. En la número 5, Francisco, tienes que usar la misma estructura que la número 3. Él no solía usar corbata, una corbata.
He didn't use to wear a tie.
Exactly. He didn't used to wear a tie. Perfect. Very good, Francisco. You got it. Very good. Excellent. Okay. In letter B, we need to create the sentences, okay? Could be positive, negative, interrogative, depending, right? The first one is positive. Francisco.
Okay, my sister used to hate math, but he loves it now.
But she loves it now. Perfect, very good, very good.
She loves it now.
Yeah. Number 2 is a question, Emilio.
Where do you used to work?
Where did you used to work? Perfect, very good. Negative, Francisco. Negative.
I didn't used to like vegetable when I was a child.
Perfect, very good. Emilio, number 4.
What do you used to do in summer vacation when you were young?
Excellent. Francisco, number 5, negative.
Americans didn't used to put a lot of ice and drink.
Yes, of ice in drinks. Ice. Yes. Emilio, number 6, positive.
Drinks.
This building used to be a movie theater.
This building used to be a movie theater. Very good. Francisco, number 7, question.
Did did you used to
Did your brother
did your brother used to teach here?
exactly, did your brother used to teach here? Very good. Emilio, number 8.
I didn't used to be a New York Yankees fan.
Fan, exactly, very good. Francisco, number 9, question.
Did you
Did Jeff
did Jeff used to have a motorcycle?
perfect, very good, Francisco, very good. And the last one, number 10, Emilio, positive.
Telegram used to be a way of sending important message.
Messages, yes. Questions, chiquillos, preguntas en las actividades.
No.
¿No? Bueno, esta es nuestra primera clase de Used to, así que no se compliquen si no entienden todavía la estructura. Próxima clase, el miércoles, vamos a seguir practicando, vamos a hacer más ejercicios para que podamos consolidar la estructura, ¿ya? Lo importante es que se vayan con este mensaje. Used to es para decir solía, ¿ok? Para hablar de hábitos pasados, ¿ok? Próxima clase seguiremos practicando esto con más actividades, ¿ya? Ya pues chiquillos, recuerden que también el miércoles vamos a hacer un pequeño repaso vamos a revisar un poquito el tema del quiz si me quieren hacer preguntas, ya para que traigan sus preguntas, sus dudas con respecto al quiz. Ya pues Francisco, ya pues Emilio, gracias por haberme acompañado hoy día. Un abrazo grande y nos vemos el miércoles, ¿ok?
Nos vemos, profe. Chao.
Pues, chiquillos, cuídense, que estén bien. Bye bye.
Chao.